It's day one, and we started actually on the lake of Hovskul in Katkal, and the outlet of the river over there. And we have 10, 12, 10, 11 days to go downstream. We don't really know where we're gonna get, but we have good weather, so we will see how far we're getting. It's quite a lot of water, and yeah, let's go. Got some white water behind us soon, so hold on to your paddle. Not so much. While there's a bit faster water over here, so we got a bit more action. Nothing dramatic, but it's running. The high water is pretty high, but it's been pretty calm, except for one place. I'll let you go off just in the beginning, because we don't have the light yet, but we have floating devices. So we'll be coming into some mountainous and forest areas, and there's less people. So we'll see where we're going tomorrow, because someone forgot the map. So we're going downstream, no waterfalls, good, not too shallow. It's actually pretty nice. Lurch, no mushrooms that I could find eatable, and a few fast water for fish. That's enough coffee. You want more? You're looking up, you see. That's the monarchs of Mongolia. It's like thousands of butterflies. No, they should. That's a lot now. well, we find the Bai River, so we find a little hidden place, and we're having some dinner now. We've been paddling and paddling and paddling. First we didn't see any people. Now we start to see some people. Now we're very close. We've seen some families having taken bath in the river. It's very warm and hot. The river is pretty chilly, but it's pretty refreshing. But I think we're close to some kind of civilization now. But I haven't seen any electricity. It's day 3. So let's see what happens tomorrow. It's day 4 now, so it's still nice weather. It's always very humid in the morning, but the tent is good. It's Hilleberg's tent. It's from the region of where I grew up in Frösön, Jämtland in Sweden. Been standing storms up in the tundra in Sweden, and here it's doing well as well. We're dry inside. I think it's down to 10 or 12 degrees, and in the day it's about 30 degrees plus, so it's just in the morning it's a bit wet and a bit chilly. I'll see tomorrow day what happens. I don't know if the village would be over there where that road is going, then it's far away from, or if it would be down there, but it doesn't look, I don't see any electricity either. Can't be big. We're there. This is a place where we can jump off, and after that our next place where we could jump off is there, which is quite a few days. By the road 35, 25, 21, so it's 35, that's 59, 80 kilometers to get there by road, which is probably 120 by river. Basically the Amazonas in there. I like this more. I like the forest, and you have a bit more landscape and not inside of the bush of the alder and sliva and birches falling over by rivers and slaloms and having the risk to getting caught, because when there's a tree hanging out, the current is just sweeping you into it. When there's a rock, it kind of takes you around. So the trees can be actually pretty dangerous. And well, it's not so much to see because you just see brush. And here you have a bit more of a view. You get it? That guy. He's fast, eh? He must have run from something. He swam over the river just there. Thought it was a duck first. Huh. We have to cut through. Yeah, we gonna continue to fill. Just gonna have to go through the brushes. Is this the same one? That's the first electric we have seen since Hatkal. Or a village that is a bit downstream. Hatkal. This must be the same river. That's what we used to do with the motorbikes. We followed the electrical line. I think that's easier to get up on the bike and go up. That's a village though. There's a lot of houses. Hello.
Hello.
So day 6, yesterday late afternoon we actually arrived to Erdinet Bulgan village where we found a supermarket, a pretty big village. Was surprised that we actually had reached it. We thought we would reach the village maybe the day after or something. So we thought that would be the last destination, but as we were there we decided to continue. We still have a few days. So Tanya went up into the supermarket and bought some snacks and some eggs and a little bit of extras. And then we went down. It was already 5:30, and we went down into a swamp of a hard place to find for good camping. But at 7:30, we kind of found a place. So we're gonna get packed and go further on and see where we're heading to. Well, we probably have another 4 days or something like that to reach our final destination. We will find out. See how the river is. Less mountains, more flat. Still curvy. We didn't decide if we're gonna go right or left, or I didn't, so we went in the middle and got stuck and then got filled with water. As we don't have the draining valves open, because then you're paddling with the wet ass all the time. You kind of filled up with water quite a lot. So now we're draining and then we go again. Current is coming down here. There's another river coming in this way, and then it makes a quick turn and it gets shallow and then deep, and then the water just goes balagan. So here you kind of lose control of the boat. So either you try to get into the V, so the current takes you away, and if you get into there, you see the upwelling is coming. That's where the kayak and any kind of boat gets unstable, and that makes it almost so we can almost flip. And sometimes there can be vortexes as well. You see how it's up cooking, and that's not a good place to come into. So either the V over there or come in here on the shallow and get through. This is the first we see since we left the last village, where we've been battling through a bloody mangrove and a lot of trees and crap. So now we can see something. Came from there, that valley up there, way up. As far as you can see, behind that we've been traveling for. I'm gonna have to turn. You're okay, you can continue. Yeah, so we came from Katska, so it's the 6th day and it's afternoon, late afternoon, and this is Ur that we've been doing. So 46 kilometers we saw on the road, but by paddling we've probably done, phew, must done about at least 60 kilometers, I think, with all the turns back and forth. You can see the difference of the colors if you look into that river, and then Ur is coming in much clearer than it's that we were coming in between. You can see a line that you can see the kind of more dark, dirty water on your right and clearer water that comes from Ur. So that's nice. Maybe we can get some fish then. So maybe we camp here because we done pretty good today then. Just gonna check behind us. Cool. I'll take you the stomach out first. There. Yeah, we got to Ur. So we just having Ur there, and we got whatever it was called, the other river that came from Katkal that we came from. This one is much clearer and it has a lot of fish. So we caught a couple of lenok. We just kept one because they're pretty big. They're about a bit more than a kilo. So we put them on the fire, and it's a bit primitive. So this is the first time I'm trying this white trout-like fish. Got more bone than a trout. But it's tasty. Should try. Oh yeah, it's very different. I think this is not the Mongolia that you kind of having in your head. Big, tall birch trees up. Still large. I don't see pine or spruce. Lot of forest. No people. No cattle. No goats. No goats. Cows. Sheep. This is what the spring feather has been doing. This is a big, large tree, and it's still as green on its branches, so it must have been happening this spring. So huge forces. This island here has all been flooded over, and it's been ripping trees out from their roots alive. With the other trees, there's a whole bunch of them over here, out on the side here as well. So a lot of power here. I wouldn't like to be kayaking here at that time. Day 8. We had a bit of thunder, little bit of drizzle rain yesterday evening. Stopped on a private island and looked good for fishing, but not so much, just small ones. Some Lennox and I think a small Taiman, very small, a different mouth, bigger mouth on the Taiman and more teeth. We just drifting down, see a lot of nice places for camping. It's very quiet. This must have started years ago and then just finished. It's massive, just in the middle of nowhere. And they still have the tiles that they haven't been using. So we're going down that valley. There's 2 houses there. We haven't seen people since we left the village, which is about 2 days and a bit, 2.5 days, close to 3 days. Haven't seen one single person. We've seen some houses, but no people. Well, that's the 2 houses down there. There's a valley there. Hopefully, we got a Russian river coming in from the left, from the northeast, and that's going down south. If it's not, it's the next valley. I go. What you do? I get stuck. You're gonna get up. See what? How's it cool? It's cold. You're gonna take it on board. You should try to go the other way. 40 foot or you seem cold as well. Just check her out later. Seems like her voice. Is it better with the morning sun? How's your foot? You wanna get out there? Been staying all the night. And there's another one up there. Your friend is dead already. You see that? How to do that? This might take some time. Hey there. And into the water we go. Yes, come on. Tired, eh? Almost safe now. How's your foot? First. Did something with his foot. It's kind of split. Nice. Got a lot of larvae of flies. Oy. Fly larvae in the foot. Well, if we get them up, maybe one of the owners find them. grass and see. You wanna go on it? Come on. Can you watch him on this side? So push it. And if not, go and take the horns and pull them the other way. She was going down there and then up the river. Oh. We stayed 2 nights here because it seems like we're a little bit ahead of time, so we took a little bit of a stop and relax. And yesterday we saw a goat. I went there in the morning. It was still there. He had a bad foot and went there to rescue it. We used our rope and pulled her off from the ledge and into the water, and then followed him and kind of herded him towards some goats, but later on up towards some houses about 2 kilometers away. Here I followed the goat and saw a woman with a house, but obviously it wasn't theirs. And hey, psst, leave the sausage. I got goats here too now, looking around in the fire camp. So I got invited. She was there by herself and doing either yak milk and yak butter. So I got, hey, that's my sausage. There. So stayed there and talked for quite a while. Tanya was still at our camp as we don't want to leave our stuff away from here. And got some butter, homemade butter, and we got yogurt. That is just in a big bag of yogurts, with some with sweets and some without sweetened. And Tanya's gonna go up and talk to her later on and give her our Mongolian telephone number, so we maybe can meet up, and next time we maybe bring people down here. She was very nice. Tanya met someone who wasn't that nice, a horseman who didn't say hello to her. He just ride it back by and with no mention. But that happens sometimes with men and Mongolian men and women as well. So nice weather today. Gonna try fishing. Had the fish, I think actually was a time, small time, and let him go back into the ocean or the river. Missed that big fish. Wonder if that was a time. Lick it up. Let's go back and go now. Beautiful morning. It was a beautiful morning, and now it's raining. So we're waiting a little bit. It's not like, well, it was a couple of showers. It's a bit windy, it's pretty chilly outside, so Well, we wait here. Well, we got a lot of yogurt candies that we got from the lady yesterday. Chew on that and wait a little bit. See if I go out fishing in a little while. Can be good for fishing. That's it. Day number 10. Going later on today. What was that? Didn't look like a fish. It's not big though. It's bigger than fox. It looks longer than the paws of a dog. There's no people and no other stuff around here. You see up there and up there. And just beside we got a deer but going the opposite direction. The smaller deer, not the elk kind that we've seen before. Two big houses and huge house up there. No one has been walking here for a while. You can see that in the grass. The windows are broken behind. Electrical wire has been going, but it's all the cable's been going down. There's several boats here. Look, that's broken in. Kitchen faucets. Most of the glass. Shower as well. So it just looks like it's abandoned. No idea what this is. No text or anything. Maybe we can even have a little airstrip here. It might even be one. So that's the swan, the white singing swan. And these ones and that one that goes here, that's, I'm pretty sure is the crane. It's a big road. Maybe we pass that river on the right, somewhere upstream. In that case, we might be pretty close. Yeah. This map been going on since 2016. It's been working pretty well, even if I had prepared some nice Russian maps that someone didn't pack. I haven't seen this much civilization since my last supermarket visit some 5 days ago. 6 days. Okay. Let's see if we're gonna have to take a small one in here. So we're not getting stranded on the river. Well, we're at the bridge. We packed, ate lunch. To the right is the kayak, and then our sea lion bags, backpack, and 2 small backpacks. And it's 2:40 in the afternoon, and we are seeing if we're gonna find a hitchhike, hopefully down to the main road, which is about 46 kilometers, and from the main road we got another 250 to Murun. Yeah, so we got a ride with 4 people inside, and they had luggage already. He left the spare tire on the side of the road because he's coming back, obviously, and made room for us. So we're getting down to the highway, I think, which is a bit of a paradise. So we're on our way after 2 hours waiting. Not too bad. See how it's going. There's a little bit more cars coming a bit later into the morning. 250 kilometers, I think it is, to Murun from here. Stayed in this house for the night because we came in a little bit late for tea and we checked yesterday. So we got to Maroon and we got a contact from Golf School Hapkal about a place which is about a third of the price where we have been before, and we have this room by ourselves. It has a crystal chandelier, it has a king size bed and 2 other beds. It can be a hostel, and it has a bathroom with a bathtub, and if the door up to the office is open, we have Wi-Fi into the room. This is where the Wi-Fi is, where the office is. Pretty cool. We're here by ourselves.